I get it, but you got decades of precedent for it. Alright, so last time I was exploring the 5th stratum, I believe. And I forget all of what I ended up doing off camera. Besides, I'm pretty sure I did some like the fetch quest missions, the gathering missions. But one thing I did do was I leveled up the Hexer that I had, just to get it that sleep ability. So let's see, just go ahead and turn that in at least. Most of you kind of wonder what a Cathara is. So you think the Hexer's Torpor Curse will do the job? In that case, let's hurry to the client's manor. Now, that was impressive. That girl was asleep before her head hit the pillow. She'll finally be able to get some good rest tonight. I just hope that in putting her to sleep, we're not subjecting her to more nightmares. Anyway, well done, kids. Our Sleeping Beauty would thank you too if she was awake. Anything new? Yes. Ivory Princess again suffers from nightmares, this time involving monsters attacking Etria. Okay. I don't know if you remember, but there was a similar request before. You helped the Ivory Princess get some sleep using the Torpor Curse. It worked, but her sleep is still haunted by terrible nightmares. The same one every night, about monsters coming from the forest and attacking Etria. I'm hoping it's nothing, but her dad says she's had the gift of foresight since she was a kid. At least her predictions have always been correct before, so we can't chance it. Her father's getting anxious and requested I find someone to investigate the labyrinth. If it's all a dream, then thank the gods. If not, he wants you to take care of the monsters. He's willing to pay any price to ease his daughter's anxiety. So go to the 1st floor and have a look around. It could be nothing, but be careful just in case. The 1st floor, huh? Interesting. Travel to B1 and investigate whether a horde of monsters has appeared. Okay. Right, what was that thing I got? Oh, Cathara is looks like it's an instrument because it's a troubadour accessory. Which I hadn't really been using those ones. Shantae's still got a bow on her, so pull that. Alright. Let's see if something big and nasty's here at level 1. The forest seems calm as usual. You sense none of the monsters predicted to attack Etria. As you prepare to leave the unassuming forest, a soldier calls out to you. What are you doing here? You relate the details of the request you accepted at the pub to the soldier. I see. Well, her fears are groundless. As you can see, the forest is as still as ever. Perhaps too still. I can't hear the usual birds chirping. As you and the soldier listen carefully, a monstrous roar shatters the calm atmosphere. What was that? I'm always on duty on this floor, but I've never heard anything like it. Aha. From the moment you step into the area, you feel a strong threat all around you. Ooh, there's 2 of you at least. What do we got? Oh, it's a diesel. Okay. I've seen you before. I'm surprised your buddy over there isn't helping out. It's a level for Alicia. What was I working on with you? Might have been Sav too. Yeah, I think I was splitting between Sav 2 and Cure 3. I think so, yeah. Let's see how much Sav heals for at the moment. Heals for 201. All right, pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, it ain't over. Sigwood. Oh, jeez. There's definitely a lot of you. Okay, I was leveling those up. Okay, Dial, that's... I wish I could move Anaconda to the top of the list. Notably, these guys aren't moving. Yeah, Cure 3 is definitely OP. Yeah, thankfully these were all enemies I've seen before. So I know I'm able to handle them. Alright, last one. Hopefully. Nice. Okay, you are resistant, so feeling lucky that I've been getting poison off on you. You have defeated the pack of monsters planning to attack the town. Nice. Yeah, that would be nice if I could see it trickle down as we go, but oh well. Maybe that's a thing in the later games of the series. Welcome back. So that girl's dream really came true? But you beat the monsters who were going to attack, right? She'll be glad to hear that. That should put an end to the poor girl's nightmares. I don't know if you realize how grateful everyone is to you. You're all heroes here. Rada Hall kicked in an extra something to boost the reward on this one as thanks. I don't know what we'd do without you kids. Nice. Oh, another troubadour item. Alright. Well, the TP is nice. I'd rather, you have, defense. Was there any other new stuff? Nope. And the only ones I have right now are ones that I can't really do much about right now. Yeah, I'll sell those off. I still have the Ariadne thread. Oh, and it turns out there's a better one already in the shop if I wanted one. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, and yeah, these two are already in the shop too. Yeah. Rare loot. That was already in the shop and were stuff I wasn't even using. Alright. Okay. Just to confirm, there's nothing here right now. Okay, so where did I leave off? So I got this area here. There's a couple spots here, but it's probably, I don't know if that's really much of anything. That led to a dead end. Okay, so I need to go down to 23. Let's see, how did I get to this one? Okay, to here. Alright. I have the path in mind. Okay. Bind me all you want. If I'm not using abilities, it ain't gonna help. Okay. I need to go this way. Okay. Fire and lightning are going against these guys. I didn't recognize the tiny tooth. I thought maybe that was a new item, but no, it wasn't. Claw Lord. Okay. I want to say I needed blue blood for something in the shop. I'm actually curious where I'll end up when I hit max level. No goodness. Well, no, the max level is level 70. I'm just curious if I'm gonna get back to that point, if I'm gonna hit that point, or when I hit that level 70. Ow. Probably not. I mean, we're already above 60, so stats are only gonna go up so high. Ow! Well, you suck. There we go. The poison finished you off, and Arthur survived. It wasn't a failed revive, it's just that she revived and then immediately died again. Because turn order. now we've got these guys tailing me. Well, I mean, to be fair, that guy is my tank. And his main job is to direct fire, though he didn't have that active since he was dead. Those things put me to sleep, so no thanks. Never did go this way. And there we go. Okay. At least I cleared that corner. But now I got 3 of these things that are about to be coming right at me. And unlike during the quest, these guys are actually... Those 2 other ones are going to be beelining for me this whole time. And if they catch up to me before this fight's over, they will join in. Okay, I think I will finish you off this turn. Yeah, okay. But we still got these 2. There you are. Well, I mean, you saw the 2 red arrows. That was each of these guys. And, you know, the second one wasn't just going to stand by and let me beat up his friend. He's joining in, too. That's one thing that makes these guys so dangerous. Because, like, even if I was in the middle of just a random encounter, these guys could have just popped right in if they if they felt like it. Ow. Okay. That is them dealt with. So now for a new area. what do we have here? So, yeah, that crosses there. So I want to explore this side of that this expanse first. Gotta check the walls for secrets. Oh, there's another path over here too. Okay. And okay, this is a mine spot. Oh, wow. Ow. Just to be safe. Let's try this path first. For Arthur. Okay, yep. That's maxing out on guard. Uh-oh. And there's another guy sneaking up behind me. You know what? Deal with you first. Okay, it's a king down. Alright. And Arthur died again. He just got insta-killed. Okay, good. But that's why having revive skills is so good. I'm convinced that what it is, everything's the text is going by so fast. Mostly my own fault, but the text is going by so fast I'm not even seeing what ability it's using. Over here. Okay, so this side had a whole lot of nothing. All right. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to one-shot the spider, but yes, I did. Okay, so what did I... Okay. I was actually kind of running out of things to use on you. Right. Heal. Oh. Oh, and there's one behind me, too. Oh, great. Poison, good. You are going to keep following me until I hit it, so I'm just going to deal with you now. There we go. I'd been seeing a few of these. And I don't know what they're for, but I'm marking the fact that they exist. So that when I do need to go around doing stuff with those, I'll know where they are. Okay, this is a quick little dead end. So it's another one of those. I'm hoping I'm able to make use of those sometime soon. Oh my, that's a lot of you. Thankfully, they don't seem to do a heck of a lot. Uh-oh. Is it another? Yeah, it's another desolar. All right. Bang. Oh, and I didn't see you. They're coming at me in pairs. Pretty sure those space claws are worth a good bit. Does this loop around? Doesn't appear to. What do I have you going for? Good question. Oh, right. I was having you working on erasure. That's what I was hoping for. We have treasure. Emerita 2. I think that's the revive, isn't it? No, it's the TP restoration. Bunnies. Whole bunch of bunnies. Okay, so this does loop around. Just not the way I thought it would. Didn't mean to depend on you. Whatever. Okay, clears up that part. And a level for me. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Okay. So I'm starting to wonder where this is all gonna lead. Aha! Stairs going up. So I'm back up to floor 21. Actually, there we go. Treasure. Pole stone. Okay. I was thinking about filling it in manually, but you know, walking around don't hurt. What's a few extra steps? And that is a take. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Provoke now. Yep. Okay. So now I can focus my efforts on you. I'm trying to watch out for if those insta-kills happen, like, what caused that? What ability it was. That's another take. Oh. I was expecting another treasure chest or something. On the ground before you lies a small, ong-shaped piece of metal. Okay, so it's another one of those. While passing through the ancient buildings, you find some sort of unknown device. The contraption of glass and metal is installed against the wall at the rear of the room. You notice a kind of switch or button within reach on the device's center. You consider the ramifications of turning on an unknown device inside ancient ruins. Well, hold on. I at least just want to save first. The device gives off a sudden unearthly grinding noise. The low, dreadful sound echoes through the room, and you hear something moving far away. It seems a device somewhere in these ancient ruins has been activated. But what was it? You rack your brain trying to remember what you've seen thus far. Though whether you recall or not, you're certain to run across it sooner or later. I'm thinking I just turned on the elevators. It would appear that is pretty much everything. Except for this little spot. Okay. feels like I've done everything I can up to that point. So I'm going to take the opportunity to sell off... Oh, yeah, my inventory was near full, so I'll go ahead and sell off the loot. Warhammer, I need space husks. Durgar, I already got that. Blue bloods, red bloods, and a space husk. And that's about it. Okay. Nothing new there. Alright, back in. And time to see what these elevators have in store. Oh. Okay. I didn't think that was going to take me straight to floor 25. Or that it was just going to lead to nothing. Well, that was unfortunate. I thought I was going to have options there. But let's see what we got on this part. See if this one gives me... Yep. Definitely have more stuff going on over here. Okay, I had seen these before. Those guys can heal. They also draw blue blood. Saw me. Oh boy, okay, this is a new one. $457, that's good. poison. Oh yeah, and you're done. Curse Tusk. Okay. That sounds pleasant. Who leveled up? Arthur leveled up. So I'm thinking maybe start investing in that, maybe. There we go. Holy cow, there's a lot of you. Yeah, The troubadour elemental things is definitely nice. Definitely nice. Heal first, then do my level. Go. Thankfully, everybody's able to just take the damage without too much issue. Uh-oh. I see you sneaking up behind me. Treasure. Hamao Prime. I don't remember what that does. Oh, it's an elixir. Cool. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, it's just one of you. Oh, that worked. Oh, you're dead. You just straight dead. More blue blood. Nice crit. Before I go down that way... Okay. With Shantae powered up, yeah. No need to give it much thought. I see you. At least with Shantae doing her thing, guaranteed to at least kill one per round. Erasure. After that's done, I might just start putting points in bravery. Either that or maybe make these a bit cheaper. Is this... Oh no, it's another desolar. And down you go. Okay, that is everything on this end of things. Thankfully, I don't really need much for Life Honey and Angel Wings anymore. And I'm definitely glad I went this way first. Honestly, I think maybe maxing out Salve 2 might not be the bad idea, prioritizing that one. Oh, I used it on Arthur. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Not that it's that big a deal. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put 1 point into Inferno, Casitas, and Thor, and see how powerful those end up being. Five of you? Thankfully, these guys don't seem quite as tanky as the other ones were. Small crack is visible in the wall of trees before you. Oh. Okay, I'm glad I happened to spot that. Makes me wonder how many I might have missed. And I got complacent. Yeah, I got complacent. That was my own fault. Oh, I see. I'm glad I spotted you. And there's another one coming up behind me. Demon coat. Defense plus 37. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just a downgrade. Oh well. Alright, are you another desolar? Yes, you are. And just another one of you, and you are actually not weak to anything. And you have a yellow. Okay, so it wasn't triggered by fire damage. Oh, that sucks. And Simon's dead. I don't like those things at all. Oh, jeez. Dear. And I see another one off in the distance. Woo! There's that achievement. Nice. Didn't think that buff would make that much of a difference. Holy cow. I thought I was going to have to go out of my way to get that one. Treasure. Nectar. I feel like exploring this part first. Okay, dead end. Huh. Okay. Aegis is probably good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Aegis. Okay. Okay. What's my inventory looking like now? Okay, I've got a little bit of space left. More blue blood. Trying to remember what was dropping the red blood. Can't go wrong with Peace Ballad. Guess I'll just invest in that. What else have I really have at this point in time? There was something around. Where the heck did you go? There you are. Hello. Okay, and it's not triggered by ice. Fine. Okay, Death Stem was something I already had. It's just been a while since I last saw one. Oh, I really don't like seeing these guys showing up en masse like this. I would like to be able to get to that shortcut, but I'm not sure I'll be able to do that before my inventory gets full. Yeah, because... things are winding. Okay, good. And... let's see, what's the... which one was it again? It was the Rex Throat. Soma. Wrong. There we go. Yeah, just get out of my way. As if I haven't faced off against enough of you. Honestly, at this point, I don't even... need you for the dank poison. It's just the damage straight up is so good. Thank you. Okay. I was worried that they were all going to be coming right for me. But I made it to the checkpoint. I made it to the shortcut. I feel better now. So now I can sell off all this stuff. War gem. Tormentor. Alright. That is an improvement. Significant improvement. but it also lowers my tech. And that is not an improvement for you. Oh, that's your coat. I'm already wearing that. Defense, more agility. Sure. Instant death resist. Yeah, I kind of want that on you. That's for you there. All right. I really only need one of those at a time. All right. Always gotta check for anything new in the pub before heading out. Okay. So I presume that the other elevators will lead to something. But I am gonna focus more on what's here at the moment. Like, say, what these things are. Not getting it. The spell itself isn't getting more expensive, so that's fine. King Dial, okay. Now it's healing for 266. Cool. Okay, that took a bit more time than I thought it would. Oh, Shantae got a spell. Got a point. So I'll max out Erasure, and then I guess I'll. Since I'm kind of realizing how good Bravery is at this point, I probably put my rest of my points in that. $9.99. As you tread what seems to be the deepest part of the forest, you find a massive door. You reach for its handle, but stop when a voice suddenly speaks out. Mark well my words before you open that door. The chieftain whom you spoke to so often at Rada Hall appears, a grave look on his face. He moves to stand between you and the door as he speaks. You have done well to defeat such skilled warriors as the forest folk, Ren and Tlachka. Truly, none who have traveled the Yggdrasil labyrinth are your equals. Come with me to town, and I'll see to it you receive the fame and fortune you deserve. The chieftain's promise tempts you, but your gaze is still drawn to the massive door. You stand torn between taking him up on the offer and finding the truth behind the door. At least, ask first. Beyond that door, the chief barks a hollow laugh and seems to choose his next words very carefully. Why, the truth of Yggdrasil. Will you be the ones to finally witness the labyrinth's secret? His tone becomes harsh, as if to reproach you for daring to ask. If you wish to know the things I know, then by all means go through the door. But if you're not willing to stake your life on the truth, then don't waste your time. The chieftain falls silent, then slowly disappears beyond the door standing before you. If you enter, be prepared. In exchange for your lives, I will tell you the labyrinth's secret. Your heart pounding, you think carefully before deciding your next move. There is still time to prepare in town before pursuing the chieftain through the door. Okay. That's... So I'm just wondering about these other elevators and where they end up going. To there. This leads to here, which probably leads back up to there, or down to there. One or the other. Then there's this spot up here, which meanders down to here. Yeah, I think at the moment I want to see what those other spots have before I commit myself to whatever's there. And of course, you have no idea about what the chieftain's doing. Okay. At least it's a short trip. Just to confirm, that leads to nothing, that leads to nothing. And if nothing else, every little bit of an extra level or two wouldn't hurt. Okay, that is a dead end. Not to mention, I'm also kind of worried because there was the Hewlin, and I have no idea what that is. I don't recall anything regarding how to get that. And also the thing that brings good luck. I don't know what that is either. Just because you have a weakness. Plus, it's nice to take a break from fighting those stupid armored enemies over and over again. There, that leads to a fountain, which is always good. That one is the one that leads to that one. Okay. Well, the fact that there's one on floor 22 and 24 at the same spot makes me wonder. I'm gonna do this one first. Well, actually, all that would do is lead me to that. But you know what? I feel like completing that part of the map. Just for my own peace of mind. And yeah, there's them. Yeah, you all can just not be anywhere near me. But slowly but surely, they are going to catch up to me. Until I go through the door. Because they can't follow me. Oh, I didn't see the chop spot. Fine. See, it's another one of these, and this is why I was checking for this. Just, you know, in case I found another one of those things. Which I still have no idea what they're for. And you are just sitting there waiting for me. Fine. As well give Erasure its due. Not that I needed to, but I did anyway because I can. Okay. question of the moment is, are they going to be immediately coming at me? No, not yet. Surprised they haven't started coming at me already. There it goes. You know what? Just for the heck of it. Alright, so that part's done. Now see where this elevator goes. Oh. Oh, I did not realize that there was one there. Okay. Ooh, there's a red blood. I think I needed 9 of those. Nectar 2. There's the red blood. Didn't mean to defend. Not that I'll be using it for much, but... And some more money. Before I go that way... Didn't mean to do that. Okay, but it worked out. Ha! Aha! Curious. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Ah. There we go. I don't like these things that put me to sleep. Ow, 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 ow. I'm glad I invested in passive regen. There's you. Medica 4. Composite. Oh, it's armor. Armor that I already have. But I can always give that to the Landsnicht. Okay. That knocks out that area. I don't like those attacks that hit everybody. I was a little worried, but not too much. Uh-oh. Boy. The poison helped. The poison helped a lot. Oh. I've been seeing you guys a lot lately. And that just led to nothing. Alright. Alright, so... Okay. So that clears out all that. So was there a second elevator over here this whole time and I just never noticed it? Yes, there was. Well, I'm glad I noticed it now. Why did I... There. Okay. Oh, this is a group. This is a chop spot. Have I already used up my chops? No, I have not. Shiny vine, shiny vine. You just kindly not do that. All right. That. Ah. Okay, so just to confirm, yeah, that leads to there, which I had already cleared out. Okay. So that about does it for this area. Go ahead and warp back. Heal up, save up, and we'll see. We'll see what's beyond the forbidden door. Oh, okay. I assume, yeah, that's nowhere near. Yeah, nowhere near. Bloodhound, though? Nah. It's not an improvement. Volt Core, I haven't even seen one of those yet. You know what? I'm actually going to sleep. All right. Let's do this. I assume this is going to be a boss of some sort. Now it's just a matter of what kind. Actually, Alicia and I are close enough to gaining a level. I feel like knocking that out first. I mean, it can only make things a little easier, right? It was you. I did not remember what you were. I believe the technical term for that is get wrecked, sir. Alright, level for Alicia. More salve. I'm having a hunch that the salve increasing that might probably be necessary in the near future. Although I'm pretty sure this won't be the end, because I know there's one more stratum beyond this. Do I know what it is? No. But I know it's there. Alright, yeah. It's just a shame that I do have to cross to the right side in order to get to where I need to go. I'm just wondering how much damage it's going to do. Because against weaknesses, it's already doing like over 400, like over 600. You know what? Oh, this does hit everybody. Okay. Against groups of these things? Yeah, that will definitely help. But now I'm wondering if the other one would have just been more damage to single target. Because it didn't really specify. Okay. The piece of metal given to you by the two adventurers. As you bring it near the door, the noise of a lock lifting sounds through the passage. Card key, yeah. Long, long ago, a civilization greater than our own flourished. Its people had solved all the world's mysteries and had power to rival the gods. This power was called science. Mankind gained dominion over nature and life itself. But humanity's technology also cast a dark shadow over its future. Their forecasts and projections increasingly showed their own imminent demise. Destroying the environment, humans were making their own habitat unlivable. The danger was realized too late, and billions died in the resulting climate change. Mankind faced extinction, but there were those who refused to give up and kept fighting. The Yggdrasil Project was formed to augment and restore nature with human technology. Named for the mythological tree of life, the project hoped to purify the contaminated Earth. Its lead researcher worked tirelessly collecting data to contribute to the project. But all the while, the deaths continued. The researcher lost his teammates, and soon after that, his wife and child. But he never gave up. He continued his research. At long last, he was able to synthesize a compound that would heal the land. But his experiments showed that a full recovery would still take thousands of years. To see the Yggdrasil through would take more time than mankind had left. The despairing researcher considered his options. As the last researcher alive, he felt an obligation to see the culmination of their work. In order to finish the job, the researcher took Yggdrasil's power into himself. He relinquished his humanity to be forever fused with the great world tree. And so here we are. And here you are. I was that man. I am Yggdrasil's guardian, the only survivor of my era. I led the project to revive the Earth, and I now serve as the god's executor. Adventurers, you know now the mysteries of the Yggdrasil labyrinth. Alas, these secrets are too delicate to be let out of their cage down here. I bear you no malice, but I cannot allow you to leave the labyrinth alive. In dying, let your blood fertilize the land. Live forever within Yggdrasil. Oh boy, okay, so this has all the makings of the final boss. Yeah, let's just not let you do that. So fire did about 200 and something. 289. I mean, thank you for letting me regen. I'm cool with that. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, I saw your regen. Nope. That's exactly what I've got Erasure for. Keep doing that. You're not doing anything to me, and I can still hit you, even if it ain't for too much. Gotcha. The Truth of Yggdrasil defeated the Etrians. There was a distant shattering. The small but clear sound marked the end of the world they knew. The body of Etria's chieftain rolled down from the mighty tree Yggdrasil. The emotions giving strength to the tree faded. The chieftain's corpse bore the signs as well. After 1,000 years of life, his cold shell lay still on the ground before their feet. Yggdrasil had stopped moving. There was no way for them to know how much of the ruined world had been purified, but they resolved not to give up, reasoning that trials existed to be overcome. The adventurers who had traveled all this way would no longer fear any obstacles. Though one adventure was over, they made a pact that day. Their new purpose was to save the Earth and spread Yggdrasil's truth to others. Well, okay then. Honestly, I was expecting that fight to be harder than that. But I guess that just goes to show that I made my group... I chose my skills well. Even though ultimately Provoke didn't really accomplish anything, at least I still had enough... I had enough other things that I was able to win the day. That Cyclone move was scary. And like I saw at one point I was at 2 health, but thankfully turn order made it so that I was able to heal. So, yee. As I mentioned, I know there's another set of 5 floors here. I didn't fully realize it was post-game. That gives me a question. Do I want to pursue this now, or do that on my own time? I still got a little bit of time. I want to at least see some of this. You know, once the credits are over, of course. And then I guess I just make my decision over the next 15-20 minutes to see how brutal these last set of floors are. Because like the regular encounters by and large hadn't been too bad. Mostly because I've been keeping up with my equipment upgrades. Like some of my weapons, like my weapons for my Protector and the Dark Hunter, I'm convinced those are the strongest weapons available. Period. For those classes. Might there be something stronger in this next area of things? Maybe. But as it stands now, I think by and large I might have had the best equipment I could have had. Just period. Which, you know, pretty good. But yeah, I knew from the outset that there were 6 stratums, and this was only the end of the 5th. I just didn't know if the 6th one was main game or not. But I guess that answers that question. Because I could have sworn, even on the map selection, there was an option there was a 6th slot on there. Which kind of spoiled that. It was just, you know, didn't know the full, didn't know the nature of it. But the fact that basically this was Earth, or at least Japan, definitely an interesting little revelation, not to mention that the chieftain has been alive for 1,000 years. Or was. Save your clear game, yes. The story was, hey, there's a big dungeon thing. Let's explore it. And that's more or less what it was. I've reviewed your report. I never dreamed the chieftain was behind something like the Yggdrasil project. Truthfully, it's such an outrageous story that I'm not sure I fully grasp it yet. Nonetheless, the chieftain is gone. I'll have to think long and hard about Etria's future. It's long relied on people coming to solve the mysteries of the labyrinth. What to do now that there are no such mysteries left? We'll have to account for that when planning for the future. But don't let me hold you back from discovering what still lies within the labyrinth. I believe it's something that must be done. Anyway, I present you this to show my gratitude for finding the truth about the chieftain. Town Medal. This is a medal granted to adventurers who have reached the labyrinth's 25th floor. It proves that the Wizardry Guild is home to the best adventurers in Etria. Hold your heads high and continue your excellent work. Go to missions. Yeah, you had 18,000. Yeah, no weaknesses and resistant to a lot of things. You didn't have any drops, right? Oh yeah, Shroud. Any new quests here? Yes, there is. Aha! I knew those dumb things were going to be relevant at some point. The Wyvern. I want to make sure that's what I think it is. Okay, that is what it was. Okay. Shroud, 10,000. Moss Coat. Oh, there's more than 2. I think the series goes up to at least 5. It's just the Steam goes up to 3. Yeah, give me a second. What was this? The Moss Coat. Ooh, that's expensive. And yeah, probably not even elemental resist sounds interesting, but I like my flat defense. So what about the entry did you want to see? Honestly, it had none. The circle is neutral, the triangle is resistant, and I assume the X is flat immunity, which, considering that's petrification and insta-kill, yeah, that makes sense. The info, yeah. Okay, I am curious here. Of course, I still have to go all the way through here again. know what? I don't want to deal with these guys. They are very annoying. Yep, that's what I was investigating here. Just to see how much of a power increase this last set of floors has. Oh yeah, this is the room where I fought the final boss. But I assume that there's the way farther down is down here somewhere. You explore the corridor behind the hall where you once fought the Lord of Yggdrasil. Believing everything to be over, you're surprised to see a man-sized hole in the floor. As you peer into it, you realize it leads to another stratum you have never seen. It seems your adventure has not yet ended. Your heart racing in your chest, you stand poised to explore the unknown stratum. And then combat. Right. There we go. Pages. Like that, but I still want to... I still want to at least clean up the last of the map. All right. Oh my. Claret Hollows. Reached the 6th stratum. Oh my, oh my. I see the warp back to town. I want that if I can. Monocyte. Okay. Although just seeing my way around is not the easiest thing. There's a mysterious space which feels different from what is around you. You wait expectantly, but nothing seems to be happening here now. Which means something would be happening later. Hellfly. Okay. Not dealing with curse. No thanks. Thankfully, I have a way of getting rid of it. Oh, that was a one-way. No. Okay. Okay. Chop. Actually, no. Chop. 9. Take. I see you there. Let's see what you are. Shell Lord. Poison. Oh, right. I let provoke. Actually, no, provoke went away on its own because I overrode it with something else. Honestly, Arthur doesn't even need Peace Ballad on right now. Okay then. Tricolor. And a couple cross seeds. Okay. Iron Crab. Oh dear. And Silas dead. There it is. You are heavily resistant. You know, when Simon is only doing 3 damage, you know you have really high defense. Oh boy. What were... Cositis? That's the thing. Yeah. On my next level up, I was gonna grab that, so that works out nicely. Holy Apsis. I want to see if this dang iron crap. How much defense does this dumb thing even have? Oh, the old shell was the yellow drop. Okay. Oh yeah. That's like heavy resistance. My goodness. Okay. You know what? I think since I'm going to be streaming the next 2 days, I think I want to explore this for one more stream. Just to kind of see what kind of stuff it might have for me. I will have to... I'm thinking about looking into how to get these two off my list. Just so they're not clogging up this, because I can only have 5 active at a time. But I guess join me next time when we explore the unknown. At least for a while. So until then, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice night.